Hey YouTube, Nostalgia64 here. It's been a long time since I've found anything good. Nothing really worth showing. I did find that Spud's Adventure, but I haven't really found a lot like this in probably a year. That's how hard it's been out there and at the garage sales and the thrift stores. A lot of people are doing it these days, and it's way too difficult. It used to be so much easier a couple of years ago. But this I actually didn't even find at a garage sale or a thrift store. This was actually a guy walking into GameStop. He had this box, and I saw the green Xbox and the Guitar Hero, and I told him, I said, hey man, they're not going to take that. And I was going next door to this record store with my girlfriend. And I said, hey, if you want to come by the record store after you go in there, maybe I'll buy it from you, because they're not going to buy it. They don't buy the older stuff like this. So he said, okay. So a few minutes later, I look out the window of the record store and I see him standing out there. So I walk out and I told him to put the box down, and I picked up the Xbox, and underneath it I found all this stuff here. So I got pretty excited. I'll go through everything real quick and then I'll tell you the story about it. So we have the green Halo Edition Xbox with the matching controller. There's also a third-party controller in there and a remote, some games, and the like I said, the Guitar Hero 3 Xbox 360 guitar. It's got a bunch of stickers all over it, but I can get those are actually getting a little more valuable than they used to be. They got down to like dirt cheap. Nobody wanted them. They were always at thrift stores, but the Xbox 360 and the PS3 guitars are actually going back up in price, surprisingly. Now this does work, which is good. And I didn't have one of these. That's pretty cool. But I'm not going to pull that out. I'll show you the games here. Nothing really great. Prisoner of Azkaban, which is actually a little more valuable than like the Chamber of Secrets. There's one, I can't remember what it is. There's one Xbox Harry Potter game that's worth like 20 bucks though. World Series Baseball, SpongeBob movie. This is that Burger King game. Morrowind, one of the better ones in here. Guitar Hero 3, that goes with the guitar. Simpsons Road Rage. Simpsons Hit and Run, which has actually gone up in price, which is surprising. Not too much, but I don't know, like 10, 20 bucks. SSX3, and then one PS2 game, and it's actually a pretty good one, Shadow Hearts Covenant. This is random that this was in here at all, but these are all complete and in pretty good shape, no scratches or anything. And now to the good stuff, the N64. Basically, when I lifted up that Xbox, I couldn't believe it. I wasn't expecting this to be in there at all. And I asked him what he wanted for everything, and he said he was expecting GameStop to offer him like 40 bucks, he said, because he knows that they're cheap. And right after he said that, I was like, man, I'll give you 50 bucks. So he said, okay, he was completely fine with that. So I didn't even have any cash on me. He followed me to a bank that was around the corner. I didn't want to leave him standing there waiting, because I figured someone would probably walk up and try to buy it from him while I was gone. So I just told him to follow me to the bank. But I'll go through the games here. You can see two games right here. You probably know what they are, and you would expect there to be an expansion pack in here, but there isn't, which is really weird, because those games would not work without the expansion pack. But two controllers, pretty good joystick on that one. This one is like brand new, and the console does work. I've never had an N64 that didn't work. And now we'll go through the games. Half of them are, you know, filler titles, and half of them are actually really good. So NFL Blitz 2001, Pokemon Stadium with a pretty bad nick in the label there, and someone wrote their name on it. Episode 1 Racer, Extreme G, Cruisin' World. Now here's the good stuff. Majora's Mask, the holographic label, Super Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64. So that and Majora's Mask require the expansion pack, but for some reason it didn't have it, which is really weird. Ocarina of Time. So these two games are really good here. Mario Party 3, the label's a little messed up, and Smash Bros, which is in perfect condition. And this game usually goes for like $50 to $55, and I was actually really surprised to see that this game is going for about the same amount now. I already have all these games. I pretty much have all the good N64 games. The only ones I'm missing are the really rare ones, and then some sports games. I have every good game that everyone always wants. So these are all up for sale and trade. and it was just a really good lot for 50 bucks. I haven't had anything like this, like I said, in over a year, probably since I was at a thrift store and I found a box of Super Nintendo games in the system, and Mega Man X3 was in there, and that was at a thrift store, and I got it for 40 bucks. So that was probably the last time I found anything really good, and that was about last May, so a year ago almost. So really happy about this. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. All right, see ya.